All right, starting out, how you feeling?
Feeling great, feeling great. Tough start for us, obviously, but we locked in and came back, and just pitchers did great, hitters did great, came together. It was a good sign.
And Willie's talked a lot about midweeks all season long. What does it mean to you guys to be resilient after a rough start and come back and get that midweek out of the way?
I mean, it's great. It just shows that we can do it. I mean, this is going to happen later in the season, and if we're able to do it here, we're able to do it when the time is important.
Your third home run against GCU. What is it about playing these guys that gets you going?
I don't know. Just get up in the morning. I guess something's different. I don't know.
Can you take us through the Grand Slam? Obviously down early, stays in it, the offense keeps rolling and kind of cutting away, and then you get your big spot and you'll go opposite field for that Grand Slam.
Earlier in the year, I guess it was against GCU actually. Didn't really put together a good at-bat with some bases, not runners on base, I guess. And so I just knew, got to get the A swing off early, and they're going to come at you because they're in the dog pen, not us. So just got to be aggressive.
Did you touch on the environment from ASU fans showing up tonight for the game result?
It was great. It was great. I heard chirping from both sides, so it's always nice to see the fans take a drive and support us even on a midweek.
The bases were loaded twice before your Grand Slam. Weren't able to get any runs there. What did it mean to you to just kind of get the job done with the bases loaded right there?
It was great. We've talked about it all season with our hitters and stuff. Just need to know what we got to do, and with bases loaded, just don't do too much. Get the ball in the outfield at the least, and just keep the line moving.
Can you talk about your offensive growth altogether? You hit one home run just all of last season in limited opportunities at Oregon. That's 2 in one night. 3 on the season. How have you felt kind of at the plate?
I felt great. The coaching staff has done an amazing job making me feel really comfortable. This team's great. I'm just feeling great.
How did you feel about Halby and them sitting in the stands watching you instead of being in the dugout?
It was great. We gave them a little stuff in the locker room earlier because they were told not to come, but it was nice to see them show up.
Oh, where do you get all your juice from? These balls go really far.
a lot of work in the gym.
The energy from tonight, how's that going to carry in for the rest of the week?
I mean, it's going to be important. We got a lot of games in a short amount of time, so just making sure we keep the energy up and stay mentally focused is going to be a big thing this week.
You had a couple guys that have struggled recently. Colby Guy, not his best performance of the week, and Alex Overbay, obviously struggled. What did you see from them from behind the plate tonight?
I mean, they came out and they just didn't really worry about an outcome. They just understood what they needed to do when the pitch was called. They just executed the pitch, and it was great. It was great to see.
Midweeks obviously get crazy. Do you learn anything more about your team in a game like this where you're down 7-0, you stay able to battle back? Not every team has that resiliency, even in a midweek or conference play, whatever the case is.
100%, especially when we got a lot of games, and sometimes not a lot of guys are available to pitch. So, pitching staff stepped up, and we did great. I mean, it was just a great thing to see when we might not have everybody healthy. So it's great.